All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Quadash. Yahweh is the true holy name of the Heavenly Father, who this world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is the true name of his only begotten Son, who this world ignorantly calls Jesus. The Rachak Quadash is the Holy Spirit. Also want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel that Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai has set up through the Spirit to lead into God and also to be great examples for the nation of Israel. Also want to say Shalom to the 144,000 men that are laboring and also toiling in this work for the sake of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Also want to say Shalom to the innumerable multitude, the men, women, and children that Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai will show his mercy on in these last days. All right, I'm the Brother Gabar from the GMS West Palm Beach Camp, coming back with another lesson through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the hopeful elect. All right, and this lesson is going to be entitled, Seek the Lord Now, or you will regret it later. All right, seek the Lord now, or you will regret it later. All right, and that later is going to be in a time of Jacob's trouble. All right, because right now the Lord is showing mercy upon the nation of Israel. The nation of Israel consists of these so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, let's open up with the beginning of scripture. This is 2 Chronicles. Chronicles chapter 36, beginning at verse 15, and it reads, And Yahweh power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes. All right, and that's what the Lord is doing in these times. The Lord is sending his prophets early before the destruction. The Lord always sent forth his messengers, okay, to give our people warning of what's about to happen. Okay, and if you don't know, terrible times is coming to the streets of America. All right, Jeremiah 28:8, it says, let's get that real quick. It's kind of windy out here. Don't get through it through the Spirit. All right, it's Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that has been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. And that's what the true prophets that are truly sent by the Father and the Son, that's the spirit that they're going to come in. All right, they're going to speak about war. All right, which that's what we're hearing in the news. All right, World War III talks. Okay, Russia, China, Iran, this whole situation was going on with Ukraine. Okay, so because we live in the time of war. Okay, pestilence. Okay, the Lord showed his power in 2020 by locking down the whole world, man. Okay, a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their businesses. You see, and that's what's about to happen again. All right, and it says of evil. When you go into that word evil, evil goes back into bad times. And that's what the future for America. Nothing but bad times. Okay? Your dollar is going to collapse. Your business is going to fail. Okay? Your money is going to fail. All right? There ain't going to be no food at these grocery stores. No work for Egypt. All right? Your friends shall fight against another like enemies. All right? Lawlessness, martial law. This is what's coming to the streets of America. Okay, and that's why the Lord is sending forth his messengers to give you that warning. Okay, so let's go back to 2 Chronicles 36 and verse 15, and it reads, And Yahweh power of their fathers sent them by his messengers, rising up betimes, and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. All right, and who is the Lord's people? Who is the Lord's dwelling place? The nation of Israel. Okay, and the Lord is showing you compassion by raising up his men. All right, because Amos 3:7 says, surely the Lord would do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And that's the mouthpiece of the Lord, man. Okay, because these false pastors and these Christian churches, they're not being sent by Yahweh Basham Shai. All right, they're not. They don't have the breath in them. Okay, Revelation 19:10 says the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Who's are the main people going into prophecy? All right, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, and brothers on down, and brothers that come in like-minded spirit. Okay, and it says verse 16, but they mock the messengers of the Most High, and that's what our people do. They mock, they scoff, right? They talk all type of shit. They come on the comment board, right? It says, and despise his words and misuse his prophets until the wrath of the Lord rose against his people, until there was no remedy. See, and that's why our people going to be destroyed. 2/3 of our people going to be cut off. See, we're not going to feel bad for our people when they dying in these streets, all right? When they get gunned down, all right? When they get shipped to these concentration camps, you see? Because everybody going to have an opportunity to repent, all right? The scripture says this word shall go out throughout the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. You see, and that's why we're seeing the signs that Yahweh Shai spoke about in Matthew the 24th chapter. That's why we're seeing the signs that was spoken about in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. All right, the Lord's getting ready to wrap this thing up, man. Okay, that's why you're seeing the cash being done away with. That's why you're seeing these other countries ditching the U.S. dollar. All right, because this is written in biblical prophecy, Revelation 13:16. Okay. And let's get to another scripture. And this is why you got to seek the Lord. All right, this is why you got to seek Yahweh Basham Shai. Because if you want to make it through these times, you got to return back into your power. Get right. This is Isaiah 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. You see, and the Lord is only going to be found for a limited time only. Okay, it's like if you go to the store and they say it's limited time sale. What does that mean? That eventually that sale is going to be done away with, and that's the same way when it applies to this truth. Okay, one of these days the Lord, he's going to remove his men off the highways and byways. Okay, he's going to shut down this internet. All right, Amos 8:11, that famine of the word. Okay, which is going to be the worst famine of it all. All right, it says, call ye upon him while he is near. All right, so you got to call upon the true names, Yahweh, and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. You got to call upon him while he is still near. You see, because you read about the times in the times of Noah, when the Lord destroyed the earth by way of water. But what was Noah doing? The Lord set up Noah to preach, to prophesy for 120 years. All right, then it started to rain. Okay, and then that's when Noah entered into the ark, and then that's when the people got destroyed. All right, the Lord is building up a spiritual ark now. Okay, he's building up a spiritual temple, man. All right, beginning with our apostles, man. Beginning with our elders and our apostles. All right, but these people they too carnal. They don't see the spiritual house being built. Okay, because our people are carnal. They need a physical. They need to see something physical. You see, but that's not faith. All right, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. See, our people, they got to see to believe. They got to see martial law. They got to see the MOTB. They got to see lawlessness in these streets. They got to see when you go to Walmart and it ain't no food. That's when our people is going to believe. But guess what? It's going to be too late. And let me turn this phone on. Do not disturb. Okay, let's keep going on that. This is Isaiah 55:7. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And that's what we got to do. That's repenting, man. Right? You got to return back unto the Lord, man. The scripture says in Proverbs 35, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. So we got to continue to trust in Yahweh Basham Shai. Okay, because it's easy to lean upon your flesh. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it my way. Okay, but that leads unto destruction. All right. Hey, because we in these chains of darkness. Okay, this flesh is programmed to go off. All right, the scripture says the heart is desperately wicked. And it ain't talking about the heart that pumps blood. Okay, going to the Hebrew, the word heart goes back into mind, which is speaking about your mind. Okay, because the Lord gave us the blueprint. He gave us the formula. Okay, and the scriptures, man. As long as we stick to the script, hey man, we gonna make it out of here. All right, whether it's being martyrs or whether we getting beamed up into the chariots, man. All right, but anyway, whether we martyrs or whether we make it through the time of Jacob trouble, we still gonna get the victory. But you gotta trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, because this devil, he's gonna come down with great wrath, and the devil that the Bible speaks of is Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. That's the devil. All right, fucking Joe Biden. All right, Donald Trump, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts. These are your enemies. Okay, yo, Edomite boss at your job, he is your enemy. All right, scripture says, never trust thy enemy. So we got to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and even 2/3 of our people, they are spiritually Edomites, man. All right, that's why John 8:44 says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust thereof ye shall do. So you start paying attention to our people. They act just like an Edomite. Okay, they want to rob, they want to steal, they want to kill, they want to lie. All right, all into witchcraft. See, where they learn that behavior from? Their father. All right, Esau Edom, the devil. Okay. So let's go back to Isaiah 55:7, and it reads, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon them. Right? And the gates of mercy is still open. All right? Yahweh Shem Shai still has his hand stretched forth. All right? The gates of mercy is still here. So that's why you got to return back to the Lord. All right? With a sorrowful heart. The Lord dealing with a broken and a contrite spirit. All right, you got to seek the Lord before these evil days come. Sirach 5:7 says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put off not from day to day. All right, because the Lord says he's returning as a thief in the night. All right, the Lord's going to come when you least suspect it. All right, and that's why you got to repent. That's why you got to ask the Lord for forgiveness. That's why you got to start keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right, the book of Romans, let's get that. The Romans speak about making the body a living sacrifice. You see, because everybody, when they're in this world, what they want to do? They want to live it up. All right, they want to chase the bag. Okay, they want to be a celebrity. They want to be a football and basketball player. All right, they want to be an entrepreneur. Okay, so this is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your body a living sacrifice. Right, and when we go out to the highways and byways, we're putting our body on the line. All right, anything can happen to us. We can get shot, we can get arrested. Okay, even when we make these lessons, we're making our body a living sacrifice. All right, because Esau Edom, according to the scriptures, he says he's going to come down with great wrath. All right, he's going to persecute the men that have the testimony of Yahweh Mashiach. All right, but we don't care. All right, we don't care because the scripture says you got to hate your lives unto death. All right, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. All right, and it reads, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Right, so this is our reasonable service. All right, this is what we're supposed to do. You read Ecclesiastes 12:13. It says, the whole duty of man is to fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. That's our duty. This is why we here. This is why we put on planet Earth, to exalt the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, to spread the gospel, which means the good news, man. All right, and this is good news unto our people. All right, because all our lives we've been called black, we've been called Hispanic, we've been called wetbacks, we've been called Jamaicans, Haitians, all right, Puerto Ricans, okay, all these different byword Bahamian, okay, but now we are coming back into our heritage. All right, the Lord calls us Yasharallah. We are the princes of the power. You see, and this is what these other nations don't want us to know. All right, that's all a lot of people know is that, oh, I gotta sell drugs. I gotta be an athlete. All right, I gotta get this money. I gotta be a dope boy. All right, hey, but we're so much greater than that. Okay, verse 2, and be not conformed to this world. Why does the Lord say, be not conformed to this world? because this world is wicked. All right, so wickedness is flourishing in this world, man. All right, that's why the Lord said, I have a problem, I have a controversy with the inhabitants of this land. You see, you think about what these people conform to, you know, that's all they want to think about is money. That's all they want to think about is women. All they want to think about is, man, I gotta get a Mazda, I gotta get a Hellcat, I gotta get a Dodge Challenger, you know, I gotta get that house on the hill, I gotta get a jet ski. You see, but all those are mortal thoughts, man. Our scripture says, cast away those mortal thoughts and put on immortality, man. You see, so now we're knowing that, you know, we kings, we priests, okay, we fighting for the kingdom of heaven. All right, we getting ready to ride in chariots, man. We getting ready to rule over nations. All right, we getting ready to fly. All right, we getting ready to receive a new body, which is not going to ache, which is not going to go through pains, okay, which is not programmed to go off, okay. Now, and it reads, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So how do you be renewed in your mind? And we got to be washed by this word, which is the true baptism. All right, because a lot of us, we grew up in these Christian churches. All right, we've been baptized before. All right, but we haven't been baptized with the word, man. All right, we got to wash our minds, wash our brains with this word, okay? And it says that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. All right, now we know our will, all right, which is serving Yahweh Shah, fearing the Lord, okay? Fearing the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And this is our wisdom in the sight of the other nations, man. See, that's why Esau, that's why we grew up learning plantation Christianity. All right, all our lives we thought we was black, Hispanic, and Native American. You see, but now we know the will, okay? Now we have this wisdom, all right? And when you come back into your heritage, you deemed as a threat. See, you can be anything you want in this world, all right? Esau, Edom don't care. You want to be a basketball player? Go ahead, chase your dreams. All right, you want to be African? Go ahead, be all into it. All right, Black Power. All right, all those carnal movements. You see, but once you start calling them names like Yahweh Shemel Shah, you deemed a threat, man. You see, and this is what Esau, Edom don't want us to realize. Okay, I got some scriptures written down. So let's go to the book of Proverbs. Back into the title, seek the Lord now or you will regret it later. Okay, that time, that later is fastly approaching. Okay, this is Proverbs 1, beginning at verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. So the truth, wisdom, the true wisdom, all right, the true wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Bible is being brought out in the streets, man. All right, which Yahweh Shemel Shah commanded us to do, because the Lord speaks against these churches. All right, Acts 7:48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands. All right, the Lord commanded us to go out to the highways and byways, go in the chief place of concourse. Okay, and it says, she uttereth her voice in the streets, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates, in the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And a lot of our people are foolish. Right? That's why the scripture says our people are sottish. All right? Our people are stupid. Here you are, you got an ox that knoweth his owner. You got an ass knoweth his master crib. Okay, even sheep. All right, the brother, the head of our camp, elder brother Yeshaya, he made a lesson where even the sheep know. When they hear that voice, they know that's their master. All right, but our people are so foolish, man. Okay, here we are telling you that you're an Israelite. All right, you a prince, you a princess, you a daughter of Zion. The kingdom of heaven is for us. But our people are like, nah, man, you tripping, you bugging out. You see, so a lot of our people are foolish, and that's why they're gonna die being a fool. It says, verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. So how is the Lord's spirit being poured out unto the people? By way of his men. All right, which has been like that since the world began. Luke 1:7. All right, Hebrews, I believe that's 1:1. Amos finished 7. And it says, I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refuse. So the Lord is calling you time after time, day in and day out, week in and week out. The Lord is calling, man. All right, and our apostles, our apostles, man, pushing forth this word for 30 plus years. For our people, if we was waiting on Israel to wake up, all of Israel to wake up, we would never get out of here. See, because our people, they love it here. All right, they the same niggas back in the ancient Egypt that was saying, complaining, murmuring, saying they want to go back to Esau. I mean, not Esau. They want to go back to Egypt. Those same motherfuckers are here today. All right, and they love this current Egypt. And it says, and no man regarded, but ye have sat at not all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear is coming. All right, and the Lord is going to laugh and mock at you through his men. All right, because the same people that we see mocking and scoffing, best believe we gonna behold that in the time of Jacob's trouble. Adam Ratazah, Lord willing, will be in that number. Okay, it says, verse 27, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me. See, and that's when our people gonna want to call upon the Lord. And that's the same thing our people do in these times. Soon they about to get pulled over by police, they start praying to the Lord. Soon they get thrown into a jail, they want to pray to the Lord. As soon as they can't pay their rent, they want to pray to the Lord. Right? But when they're in their prosperity, it's like, man, forget you, you know. So the Lord gonna forget you when you in your time of distress. It says, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early. They shall not find me. See, and that's why you gotta seek the Lord before the evil days come. Call upon the Lord while he is still accessible, right? Because the Lord, he gonna hit that block, all right? Just like you block somebody in your phone, you know, when they trying to call you and you got them on block, it don't even ring, you know? So that's how the Lord is gonna be in these times, man. But the Lord has his ears open, all right? The Lord has his phone available, man, you know? And I'm gonna get a few more to wrap it up. Let's go to the book of Hosea. This is Hosea 1. This is Hosea chapter, not Hosea, I meant Isaiah. All right, Isaiah 1 and verse 28, and it reads, in the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners. Right, who are the sinners? Speaking about 2/3 of our people, because who was the law, statutes, and commandments given to? Unto the Israelites. All right, and it reads, and the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake the Lord shall be consumed. See, so those who forsake the Lord is going to be consumed. All right, the Lord going to have these judgments planned for you people. All right, some people going to die by the sword. Some people going to die by way of famine. Some people going to die from these wild beasts that's going to be out here. All right, that's going to have the spirit of vengeance on them, man. Okay, these pit bulls, these Rottweilers, these Chihuahuas. All right, any type of beast that you see out there, man, can kill you, man. It's just a matter of the Lord putting the spirit on that thing, man. Even something like a squirrel. Okay, they say like a squirrel has one of the hardest bite forces, man. All right, a squirrel can bite your finger and can chop your finger off, man. Okay, so imagine when the Lord put these spirit on these squirrels, put a spirit on a raccoon or a vulture or a raven or something like that, man. It's gonna be a fearful sight in these times to come, man. You see, and that's why you don't want to be on the left-hand side. You want to be on the right-hand side, because the Lord said he coming to divide the sheep and the goats. Okay, you don't want to be on that side with the goats. You want to be on the side with the sheep, man. The Lord says, my sheep hear my voice. So I'm gonna get one more scripture and I'll close it out. All right, the point has pretty much been made. Okay, so let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras. Okay. This is the book of 2nd chapter 2. Let's get 2nd Esdras 1 and 26. All right, 2nd Esdras chapter 1 and verse 26. Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will also. So I can read that again. 2nd Esdras 1 and 25. Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also. Right? That's righteous. That's balance. Okay? When ye desire me to be gracious unto you, I shall have no mercy upon you. Let's read that one more time. Seeing you have forsaken me, I will forsake you also. When you desire me to be gracious unto you. See, our people don't desire the Lord to be gracious unto them. Okay? Because when there's that famine of hearing this word, our people going to be running to and fro. They're going to be wishing they can come across a man of the Lord. And when it's a famine of food, our people going to be yearning for a slice of bread. Our people going to be yearning for a bottle of water. People gonna be yearning for anything that they can put their hands on. You know, the Lord don't leave you starving. Alright, Lamentations 4:9 says, "Better to die by the sword than to die of famine." So a lot of our people gonna be set up for that famine. Okay, verse 26. Whensoever ye shall call upon me, I will not hear you. See. That time of mercy is going to be up. That grace period is going to be come to an end, man. So the point of this lesson is a return back to the Lord while he may be found. Call upon the Lord while he is still near. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up with that. I pray that this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Chagwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, 144,000 men that are laboring and toiling in this work for the sake of Yahweh Bahasham Shai. I also want to say Shalom to the innumerable multitude of men, women, and children. Thank you, Yahweh Bahasham Shai, for showing mercy on in these last days. Water Yahweh Bahasham Shai, for giving me the spirit of truth. The water Yahweh Bahasham Shai, for giving me the Holy Spirit. The Chagwadash to make this lesson, Lord willing, until the next lesson. I'm going to say Shalom and Abba Babal. DTA, Kwam Yashala, Shalom.